What is up, everyone? We've hit the 1,000 member mark. Is here to join me, and we are going to rip this. I got a Japanese Premier starter brick, and Mark has his Reflections 1 box sealed. We're going to rip these right now. Mark, what's going through your mind right now? Are we insane? Is this crazy? Do you think we get here?
Well, you might make some of your money back. I'm pretty doubtful as to whether that's going to happen with this Reflections pack, but it's always a fun experience. It's a real treat that we have an opportunity to do this here. So thanks for inviting me, Kyle. I couldn't be happier. It seems like just yesterday we started, or yeah, we were part of that group that JP started on Facebook with the Grader group, and it's crazy to think that now we have 1,000 members.
I know. I was thinking back to videos doing 3 years ago, like COVID and all that stuff, how much has changed, and now like grading group has taken off and a lot of people are grading stuff and we got lots of different grading companies coming through and it's just been kind of a zoo. And now that we got some more stuff in the registry set, people are competing there and being able to do some of these videos and even in and out of the group. I've met people through eBay and tried to pull them into the group, right? So like that's also helped. But yeah, let's get right down to brass tacks because I know everyone is dying to see this. We are going to rip these at the same time, but we will take our time and highlight any wins or anything that's going through, any big winners and all that stuff. So in this brick, there's what is there 12 starter boxes, which means there's 24 rares.
That's correct.
And unlike some of the loose boosters packs I've had, those are probably picked through. Like, let's be realistic. Some of them not, maybe not, but these are a total wild card. They really are. They can be total garbage in here. Like, we might get $20 back, but we could also get, well worth more than what we got for this box. These boxes are about 1,050, give or take. At one point, I think they were 1,200. Now maybe floating around 1,000 if you can get a good deal. And these things are about 105, 110 each, I'd say. And your box, the Reflections box, has always hovered around 1,000, right? A little bit more.
It has, although it's been floating a little bit upwards, but yeah, I think it's. I mean, it's popular in the sense that it's got the foil versions of a lot of the cards people were chasing back in the heyday of Star Wars CCG. So in that sense, original trilogy, high demand, foil versions of high demand cards.
Yeah, the cool thing is the Reflections foils are kind of a popular. A lot of people are going for those, and I know I'm kind of going for that in the registry, but not like I need all tens. Like I think I'd be happy with 8 and above, frankly, just because it's difficult to grade some of those foils. And I think a lot of people, including yourself, and I know I have at some point too, for a while, Wild Things Games was selling like complete, foil sets for like $40.
Yeah.
They had some, and I think they just had tons of them. But for some reason, like, people kind of value these foils, even though in my mind I'm like, some of these are kind of, not that rare. I mean, I guess the Vader and the super rare foils and ultra rare foils are for sure, but the very rare foils are not hard to come across.
Yeah, like for the players, they probably like the more flat non-foil cards because, of course, the foils do curl. One of the traits of this Reflections 1 is that it does come with this oversized box topper, either the light or the dark side.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you do get a box topper for that.
These things are very difficult to grade, though, because as you can see, they come out and usually are misshapen because they're very large and protecting the packs. So as far as grading, it might be a while before we see a gem mint one of these. But
yeah, but if you get even if you got a 7 or 8 on that, that'd be a huge win because I think the majority of those are coming back 5, 4, even worse.
Yeah. So while you get that cut, because there's always the strategy, you got to put that knife into that booklet there.
Yeah, I know.
Which is right next to the rares, if I recall. The rares juxtapose that, right? So you got to be very precise.
The rare is right next to it. So maybe this isn't even sharp enough. I feel like I need a surgeon's tool or something.
And I'm
Maybe I
pretty
should.
sure with these, there is an organization to it. I forget which card in it is the foil, but I think sometimes it varies slightly. It is recorded, I believe, in the collector's guide, like which position a card is the foil. Let's find out.
Well, once you do it the first time, we'll know.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to say, like, what is it? The fifth card in, sixth card in. It's probably somewhere in the middle.
Take your bets.
The last, I want to say, the last like 4 or 5 are all like usually white borders or like mixed commons, right?
Yeah, and the nice thing about these reflection sets is they were kind of a grab bag. They took just miscellaneous cards that were around from the other sets. So in addition to the foil cards, the other cards are all from various sets up to this point. So that'd be what, Premiere through Special Edition, I believe. And from these earlier Reflections boxes, I think they had more stuff. Like in the later ones, it just ended up being some of the like lots of Premiere, Unlimited, and like Cloud City and Jabba's Palace. Whereas here, I think it's more of an actual mix.
Oh, we got the upside down effect.
Yeah, you upside down too. Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Flipping it around. 5.
But that's an uncommon Jabba's Palace, right? Maybe that's where they flip to uncommon.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, this is probably a common, right? Desert.
No, I think that's uncommon.
Was it really? All right, you know more about
DNC.
Marmonk.
Yeah, because those are kind of cooler. Like,
I think this is recorded. I probably should have reviewed it, but I think on the collector's guide, there's kind of like a pattern where it's like there'll be some Jabba's Palace, and then there'll be some Cloud City. Okay.
well, 2 senses.
Ichuta.
Oh, we got a, what is this, Body Seeker?
Oh no, no, that's tag. Is it Tag Seeker?
Tag Seeker. No, Tag Seeker. We got 2 Seekers.
Oh man,
box. What a win! We got a Luke Seeker and a Tag Seeker. The funny thing is, I think I have. I'm trying to think. Do I have Luke Seeker? No, I have both of these in a PSA 9.
This is a rare, isn't it? Into the Garbage Chute Flyboy. That's a rare.
So it's safe to say that box was a massive loss.
I know that was the running gag when you were opening a lot of
Japanese. Oh, the Tarkin Seeker.
Yeah, just get those Seekers.
The Tarkin Seeker. All right, let's go with this one. I mean, we're bound to get some duds in a box.
Oh, here we go. I should have known it. I couldn't tell it was the foil, or I would have been more dramatic with it.
Foil Death Star.
Dark Side Death Star foil.
There's a lot of people that grade those.
Yeah.
And have like entire Death Star collections and stuff. It's a good card to collect for a lot of different reasons.
So there's 3 cards after it. So if I really want to be dramatic, I can take the 4th card from the back and put it in the back, assuming it's consistent.
I gotta bring the garbage around. Make a lot of garbage.
All right, number 2. So let's give that a try.
Number 2 for me as well. Did you see my most recent short of my PSA return?
I've been trying to avoid social media, so if you could enlighten me as to what it is, that'd be cool.
So I had pulled a Falcon and a Tarkin not long ago, and I had the Tarkin in PSA 8 and I had a Falcon in PSA 9. So I submitted them both. They both look really clean. And in the short, they both came back PSA 9s, which is, it's bittersweet because I can upgrade my Tarkin, but I was really hoping that Falcon would become a 10 because it was like just super centered, super clean, like no white marks on the edges. Like I really don't know what happened with that. I was debating like cracking it, but
here you go, Salacious Crumb. Haha.
All right, I'm not going to bother with the commons, but I am going to put those aside because I'm still grading commons. So, all right, let's hope this is better. So this is a uncommon one. So is this 2X. Yurka Mig is also an uncommon one. So I could always use more uncommon ones. Ooh, we got. What is this? This is Dark
Jedi. That's Dark
Jedi lightsaber. That's also an uncommon one. That one looks really clean too. I'm gonna have to revisit that one. High advanced. Oh, this is Skywalker's, right? This is a rare one.
Yeah,
And
that's
Tonica
Tonica
Sisters.
Sisters.
Yeah, Tonica. Now, this one is not well centered. It's clean, but I don't think it's a 10 candidate,
Have they
unfortunately.
cracked down on that a bit at PSA, the centering, do you think?
Yeah, they had that like um, reevaluation of how they were doing grading on centering at some point. I want to say that happened in the last year. And I'm trying to think, Skywalkers I have, I think in a 9. I remember because at one point it went up for auction, and it was a 10. I think maybe Sergey had the auction or something, and it went
Mm-hmm.
up to like 120. And then I was like, screw it. Like, I'm not going to keep going. I'm sure I can get it. But that's been like the only 10 floating around, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not going further on that. I think I was a little passive at the time. But I didn't know, like, based on what cards I had out for grading, if it was like, am I just buying another one? So I just got kind of unlucky with that one.
Finally getting into the rhythm here.
All right. But those are rare ones, so that is a much better box than
1, 2, 3.
where we were.
We got a light side this time. Light side foil. Last one was a Rancor. I've had the Dark Side Death Star you saw, the Salacious Crumb, and then there was a Rancor foil. So those are the 3 we've gotten so far.
So it looks like plenty of Jabba's Palace to go around.
That is for sure.
Cloud City.
Bespin. Tambris.
Had it Tambris, yeah.
Okay, well you can tell a little bit about the foil.
Yeah.
So, effect.
Yeah.
I already gave it away. Coruscant Celebration. Centering on the light sides isn't as good as the dark sides, so that'll limit probably the grading potential of any pulls from this. But
what is that? Coruscant Celebration?
Coruscant Celebration Special Edition was the original set. Another thing.
I want to say somebody is actually going to go for the set of Special Edition. I mean, Special Edition's pretty big.
It is.
Was it Brian? I think it's still like a 300 something card set, right? Because then you have the starter boxes, which have their own like fixed cards.
That's right.
All right, NEC limited. I want to say this is a what is this? Is this Imperial Reinforcements? This is a common 1. So this actually doesn't pop up that often either, even though it's a common because there's only 1 on the sheet. Sandcrawler.
Oh no, that's painful.
I already have that in PSA 10, and it's like a $5 rare. So, and I have you now. That's a rare too. So that is a total dud box. Total dud box.
Okay, let's see. Got a Rebel.
But I don't have.
Oh, okay. It's got a pretty big deploy and forfeit. What Rebel could this be?
Oh, is it
deploy 5, forfeit
the Han
9.
Solo?
Destiny of 1.
Okay.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is he that's a super rare foil?
Correct. Yes, he's a super rare foil.
Yeah. I mean, that one will appeal to a lot of people regardless.
Yeah, unfortunately for these light sides, the centering's a bit wonky, but it's better than sometimes you get like a foil line running through all of them, and then at that point you've seen some of those videos where people like clean up foil cards? Have you seen those? I have seen it in the context of sports cards where they have like those kits and whatnot.
Yeah, where people spend like hours like because a lot of times the foil scratches are just that like outer layer.
Mm-hmm.
Have you considered doing that with anything? Because the Star Wars foils are definitely guilty of getting scratches like all over them very easily.
So I have a couple of levels of thoughts on that. One, there seems to be, especially in these Reflections 1 foils, I notice it less on the other 2. There's almost like a layer of grime on them. I'm not sure what it is exactly. But if you use like a microfiber towel and you're very careful about it, you can get it off there and it'll make them pop a lot more if that's a problem on the ones you have.
Yeah, I definitely recommend using a microfiber cloth. That definitely will clean up the dust and grime. And they will. The funny thing is when they take pictures at PSA, like if you didn't wipe the card, you can see the stuff on it. You know,
Yep.
they
That's one
won't
part of it.
They won't change anything with it. So,
the other part is with sports cards. Maybe it's different if they have, say, like Magic the Gathering foils or Pokemon. They're almost like this very glossy material. So a lot of the methods there, I'm not sure will directly transfer over. Although I'm sure there are entrepreneurs who will give it their best crack at it. So to anyone out there, please share if you have good experiences with it.
He's in the dark.
Okay. Oh, this is obvious what it was. I mean, I tilted this much, and you can kind of already tell what this is going to be.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. What can you tell? This is the foil.
There's
only one card this could really be. It's light side.
That's a light side card?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at this. What could it be? I mean, here. It's Rendezvous Point.
Oh, I'm like, isn't that a... I was like, that symbol, isn't that a special edition symbol?
I'm trying to see if you can see it on the camera. I don't think you can. But there you go. You can almost see like grime.
Yep.
In the shape of like the roller or whatever came out. So if you take a microfiber to that, it comes off basically. Let me see if I can find one actually to demonstrate. That'll be a good pro demonstration live.
Yeah, that's interesting. The dirty roller.
So here, it's not the cleanest microfiber, children. Don't do this at home.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Not an effect, actually an interrupt. That is a rare one, although I do have that one graded already. And so Disarmed Dark Side, that is also a rare one. That's not one you see too often.
You might be able to see on the top of the card. It's got like a slightly different tone to it now. You can see where I rubbed it with the microfiber. That's where it cleaned. Like I'm not really actually impacting the surface of the card. So if you have a very clean microfiber towel, I'd recommend checking here. I mean, if you see that on your Reflections 1 cards, that's an easy way to clean them up.
Yeah, because you've gotten back a bunch of PSA 10s on Reflections foils before, so you probably have more insight into how you can get past them.
I have some well-earned battle scars on that front.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people just get a card, they look at it, and they're like, oh, this is clean, I'll just put it in the sleeve and send it off. But at least with some of these Japanese ones, like I have to be really picky, and I think I reject a decent amount of cards. Because these things do come with occasional, like, roller lines and other just unfortunate defects in the printing. Even though it is Japanese, they are generally a little bit better, but they're not immune to some of these things where you're like, well, that's so annoying because there's nothing anybody could have done about it. What's that one? Oh, Cloud City.
Yeah. Have to be so careful at the back not to spoil the card.
Yeah,
especially these Unlimited Premier, they seem to stick together quite well. Okay, what do we got here? It's a dark side foil. Okay, it is a weapon of some kind.
Is it a Jedi lightsaber?
Well, it can't be if it's foil. It could be a Jedi's lightsaber. Okay, well, it's Cloud City, so I think there's only one dark side weapon that could be.
Is that Boba Fett's blaster?
That'd be my guess, and that is what it is.
Yeah. Still a popular character, though. Baller. Alice Hellrod, boosted tie cannon. Dark Hour. What is this? Laser projector. We got Gold 1. And what is this? The Fear. Fear will keep them in line.
Okay.
So, Gold 1. That's a rare 2, but I don't think I have. I think I have that in a 9 right now.
How is the centering on your light and dark side rares in this? You might have already said, but just for recapping my understanding.
So, like, this Fear will keep them in line. Like, this is probably a 9, maybe even an 8. This one's definitely not centered, unfortunately. But I do have a few copies of this, so I do get to pick and choose. before sending it out. But yeah, I mean, it's too bad because sometimes like there's no corner marks, right? There's no white on the back or front. But with the centering being off, I mean, older PSA might not have cared as much, but I don't think it would pass now.
Hater's lightsaber. Although I think, unfortunately, this one's foil lined. I don't remember if the other one was foil lined. This one has a foil line though, although it's not
going across.
Yeah, you can see it going through here through the flavor text. It's hard to see it on camera.
Wasn't it? Was it Reflections 2 or 3 that was guilty of having some of those? Like literally, the foil would like change like mid card.
Probably too many than we'd like to know. I mean, I think all of them can get it, but some of them are certainly more prominent than others, and it certainly some cards really makes it not look very good. Like the ones with a lot of foiling in the portrait, like something like Lando, Lightside, Cloud City, Luke Skywalker.
Did you see Sergey's not far off return that he got? He got Lando, PSA 10, Lightside, PSA 10, Lando, Dark Side. He had a bunch of really good returns.
I do recall that.
Yeah, I think he sold most of them, but. All right. Spaceport Speeders. Baru. I do not have a Baru 10 yet. I've lost our 2.
Here we go. Dark Side.
Wrong.
Alien.
All right.
Deploy 3, forfeit 4.
Force. Tanbrid.
Have 1.
Oh, Yavin 4, Masasi Throne Room.
Who would this be?
Oh, this is the rare.
Jabba's Palace, Alien, forfeit 1. Maybe Bane Malar? Would that be Bane Malar? It's too low to be Jabba the Hutt, right? Bib Fortuna, okay. Bib Fortuna.
So Labria and this one I both already have graded as PSA 10s. So I'm going to add these to the pile of rares and other cards I no longer need.
And unfortunately, I think the foil line, kind of like when you get it on the sheet, it goes all the way across. And I'm sure if you looked at the foil sheet on the Collector's Encyclopedia, you can see where the line was, because there's a foil line on this one in the exact same place. So that's one of the... It's very minimally intrusive here. I don't know from like foil line to foil line. It doesn't sound like all foil lines are created equal. Like some of them are more gnarly than others.
Does PSA punish you for foil lines stuff?
They don't. I feel like they should disclose it though, or put a qualifier, because like I have a PSA 10 with a foil line, and I don't think I could sell it without like disclosing it. Like I wouldn't feel right, you know.
I think they see it as like part of the manufacturing process and not like, I guess, an error by a user or a handler or something like that. Like it's just part of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think if you can find one without a foil line, that's going to be more in desire.
Your average person's not going to want it. Yeah, maybe there's like a foil line collector, kind of like there's misprint collectors, but you know, your average person's not going to find it a desirable feature on the card. Okay.
So many.
Oh well.
So many.
I mean, this can only be so many cards right here. Okay. Well, I'll just show the rest just because.
Okay. Well.
You know.
Tack run. This one I also have in a 9, and I know the 95 Premier one, this is like on the edge of the sheet, right? So that was something that was difficult for JP to get graded.
Is that similar between the English and the Japanese one, you think?
I don't know if the sheets look the same. I haven't seen an uncut Japanese Premier sheet to know if that is the case. I would love to see one, though.
Sounds like a Luke question.
Now we got Disarmed Lightside and...
Or is that boring conversation anyway?
Yeah, boring conversation anyway. Now, these are rare ones, so I do have them. both already graded in PSA 10, so this is a duplicate for me. Sadly, as I get closer to completing my set, the more cards I'm going to come across that I don't need. But I don't think I'm going to grade ones I've already got graded for my PC. Like, I would rather just give them up as singles. So when I get rid of them, like, people could grade them and they could come back 10s. Like, I think a ton of these would come back 9s at the least, just right out of the box. Like, they're always really good. The challenge is getting, like, can you get those 10s? Like, I think I could complete the entire set, like, graded within the next, like, 9 months, 12 months, but how high that's graded, that's another story. I want to see, so I want to find, like, DS612. I'd love to get another Devastator. There's some rares I just don't come across very often, interestingly enough. No matter what I'm ripping, whether it's a booster, starter, or even just looking for a loose single. Vader's lightsaber doesn't pop up too often. I'm trying to think.
Okay, all right. Who could this be?
A droid.
Light side droid. Hoth. Oh, well, I think this is the medical droid. Yeah.
That's like the worst one.
So, ooh, maybe C3PO. Nope.
I remember giving that card away like 10 years ago as part of lots and stuff.
Yeah.
And some things haven't changed.
Yeah. Do you have any cards you like to collect? Like, is it Greg? Is he the one that collects the Force Lightnings, or is that guy that collects the Size Snoodles? Are there any Japanese cards where you're just like, I want like a million of these? I can never have enough of them.
I debated that on Tarkin Seeker as like a joke, but I was like, no.
Couldn't do it.
Too much.
That would be hard forking over, continuously forking over cards or dough for more Tarkin Seekers.
Oh, Skywalker's again, and we did get Vader's lightsaber.
Nice.
That is one I could definitely use. Let's look at this one. So far, the corners look excellent. Centering is solid. I don't see any obvious lines on it. Some of these Japanese ones have like a line that goes right through the middle.
Is that like a roller line from one of his movies?
Actually, you know what? On closer inspection, you can see there's like an indent mark like right by the hilt.
Oh no.
Oh, that's so annoying. It looks like an X. Oh, that's so strange.
It's like a lot of.
See it.
I can't see it here on the zoomed out camera. Maybe the folks who are watching it in full size can if they. Where should we be looking on the?
Right by the hilt.
Right by the hilt. I kind of see. Is it in like a light? Like in the reflection of the light on the ground at the top of the.
It's right here on the card.
Yeah, it's kind of like where the light on the card is reflecting off the ground below the lightsaber.
You can kind of see there's like an X mark or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
I am glad I get another crack. I'll still submit it, I think, because I still want another crack at it. And same with Skywalker. All right. I got 4 boxes left.
All right. Probably in the video, I'll just call it good when we get to that point, because I know you've got stuff to do, places to be. Oh, Rebel. Okay, well, it's only deploy to 455, so it can't be anything too big, probably. Destiny 1. But it's from Premiere. Could be. Dutch. Yeah, Dutch.
Dutch? That's still is that super rare?
No, he's a very rare.
Oh, it's a very rare? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it Pops or who's the other pilot? Oh, Biggs is super rare, right?
They have Biggs in there, yeah. Fake. No, sorry, that's. Yeah, Biggs is there, and then Fake Wedge.
Okay. All right. Going again. Erica Mig, Red 1, Plastoid Armor, Sandstorm, Trooper Charge, Laser Projector, TIE Advance, EG6. I've lost R2 and a Tarkin Seeker.
Oh, wow. Well done, Kyle. I don't think I can top that.
Tarkin Seeker with the Vader from low to high.
That's what I
Maybe
was gonna
more
say,
intense
man.
than that.
Congrats,
Oh,
dude.
let's go! Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? Holy moly! Oh my god, and the corners look so good. Oh my
Well, why
god.
don't you get that bad boy secured somewhere
Oh my
before
god.
we
Oh my god. I know. Oh, oh my god, my hands are shaking. Oh my god.
I don't think I'm
Oh.
gonna top that. Instead, we're gonna get a.
Woo!
What are we gonna get? Did
Let's
I miss?
go. Let's freaking go. Oh my god.
I think I.
Oh, we just pulled it, baby. Tarkin Seeker to Vader.
That was. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, what an emotional roller coaster. I was about to lose it, and then I was like, wait, what's this bottom card? Oh my god, that is the highlight. Hoo-wee. Holy
Congrats,
moly.
dude.
Oh my god, now I need to grade that ASAP. I'm guessing I can't grade that with everything else, huh?
At this point, there's probably enough of a precedent that yeah, they'll flag that if you bring it through. Although I still haven't noticed what the downside is of trying to sneak things through. Like usually, if they catch it, they'll just upcharge you whatever it is. Have you figured there's another downside?
I have gotten away with stuff for a while because
For long.
there just wasn't like any other cards graded like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they're just I'm grading a lot of newer cards, or I'm the only one who has graded it, so they don't really know what to do with it. Interestingly enough, I meant to tell you this, and I was going to share it with the group, but I recently watched a video about an ex-PSA employee.
Okay.
And he was sharing some interesting tidbits of like how they go about like picking through what they're going to grade next and stuff like that. So when you join the company, you start off as a researcher before you can be a grader, right? So you kind of like work your way up, like that's how everybody does it. But then
Yeah.
when you become a grader, like you don't just get to be a grader of like anything. You got to start with like the bulk and the lower tier stuff. But they take the they put all the like orders out like on I guess they put them out on a table or like a rack or something like that, and the graders come up to them and they can pick through which ones they want to do first. So you might have stuff that sits in research and ID or like grading like for a long time, because maybe like Star Wars CCG Japanese is not a common thing, nor does somebody want to have to go through and like figure out the language barrier. But the Pokemon stuff gets picked up pretty quick. The people favor stuff like Magic or like certain sports cards. Like if you submit one of the same thing, that's also more likely to get picked up really quick. Like, and by same thing, I mean you could either pick like all 2022 Panini, basketball, whatever, like just all the same cards. They're more likely to kind of gravitate towards those as opposed to getting like a mixed lot, because that's like just more work and research and stuff like that. Like they want to pump them out because they have a quota, right? Like if they're saying I need to do a certain amount of cards like graded like by the end of the month, they want the easy orders, right? So if you know Magic really well, Pokemon really well, these people, these collectors are gravitating towards those first. And what he also said was he does not recommend sending in. Ooh, this is good. I need another one of these to send in. I only have one extra of these. I do not. This one's got an annoying line right through the freaking. There's like this line across. I don't even know if you can see it. but it just goes right across for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, so if you send in multiple of the same card, like if I send in 3 of these, they're going to compare them to each other. So the likelihood of like they could all be 10s, but if one looks a little better than another, they're not going to give them all the same grade. They're going to give one a better than the other. So they said don't submit multiple of the same card in an order. I thought that was really interesting.
Actually, it depends on your strategy, because I've heard you can do that sometimes. Like if you're kind of borderline, you might be able to push it up. But right, like if you had 3 that you thought were like legit 10s, you probably wouldn't want to send them in because they're not gonna make that work out in your favor.
I think you're right. Like if you're like, okay, well, I only need one of these to get a good grade. Like I don't care if the other ones are. Then yes, you could make a comparative kind of play. But yeah, gold 1 is a R2. And lateral damage is also not worth much, so that box is a dud.
Oh. Yep.
What is that? Is that
Obsidian 7?
Yeah, Obsidian 7.
Probably not one of the better starships you could have gotten.
All right. Can we pull Vader's custom tie or...
Tarkin is usually kind of near Vader on the sheet, isn't he? I think he might be. So you might be like apt to pull a JP Tarkin.
Yeah, but again, these starter boxes are kind of like all over the place.
True.
I don't know if they can be mapped the same way like a booster box can.
To any of our studious viewers, you could give it a check on the sheet after we're done.
Yeah, I feel like Andy would know the answer to that.
It does seem like an Andy factoid.
He's like, oh, once you've pulled this, then you got to sell these because they're garbage. It's like, okay, well, not all of us are doing mathematical equations on like what's next.
You gotta enjoy the process.
I mean, I've definitely mapped out Topps boxes to a degree. Like, I know what's going to be in them, so I know what's not going to be left after I've pulled stuff. For better or for worse. All right. We're almost done here. Almost done. Almost done. Or jungle. What is this? Ion can or hologram or something? All right. Red 3 and Dr. Evazan. Okay. At least he's a cool dude. I do not have... Let's see. Red 3. I don't have either of these graded at a 10 right now. So I got a shot. This one looks pretty solid. Red 3 is an R2. But Dr. Evazan is also an R2, so technically the value of that is not very high. All right, last box.
All right, I gotta hurry myself up. See what I can do here. Lagging behind.
Some hype for another main, perhaps?
That'd be pretty cool. And theoretically, I could get like a whole bunch of mains in here. It just hasn't happened.
Do they have like quote-unquote God box or God packs?
I have heard that. I've heard of ones like, for example, where every card is just like a rare other than the foil. I've gotten a Darth Grader in one of these, I believe. It can happen, just not here.
That would be dope.
That would be dope. You get your Vader, I get my Vader. We all come out Vader-y.
My God, I can't believe. Oh man.
I mean, it's all downhill from there. You got the. I mean, if you got a Luke, that'd be pretty amazing.
I mean, I have a Luke PSA 10 though, so that wouldn't be my top choice, believe it or not.
No. Okay.
Obi-Wan, Luke, C-3PO, Leia. I just need Han at a 10. And DS612. I do have this dude. I was thinking of Black 2. So I have that guy graded. On Baba, Bantha, Dark Jedi lightsaber, Caller. Oh!
Oh, way to go,
We got Obi-Wan.
That's pretty good.
Oh! And Cantina, Dark Side.
I mean, you win some, you lose some, but Obi-Wan, you can't go wrong there.
Cantina Dark Side. I do have in a PSA 10, believe it or not. Pop 1, naturally. That is amazing.
That is amazing.
So I do have that one graded already, so I will probably list this part of my extras. I would say this is a pretty good box. I think
your box is good. I think I might be bleeding out a little bit here, but that's all right. It's all in good fun. I gotta say, these are pretty cool packs. Like, it's got a little bit of everything, but money-wise, could be a lot better.
Yeah. Let's see. We got both disarmed, which is interesting. We got 2 of these Skywalkers, interestingly enough. And we did get a Tonica Sisters, but I don't know how clean that is. And then of the other rares, Cantina, Baba Red 3, Lateral Damage Gold 1, Luke Seeker, what was that, Mahdi Seeker or Tog Seeker? I Have You Now, Sandcrawler, Gold 1, Hero Keeping in Line, Labria, and of course, a Tarkin Seeker. And that about does it. Wow.
Got 4 more packs if you want me to rush through them. Otherwise, we can.
No, let's finish strong, and then we'll.
Let's finish strong. All right. I mean, I don't know if I can finish stronger than a Vader and a Japanese Obi-Wan, but I will certainly hope the Force is with us on these.
It's safe to say this box has helped me out.
That was pretty good. Yeah, let me try to get to the good bits here. Not that the other cards aren't interesting, but just playing the odds. All right, let's see. Alien. Play 3, 4, 5. Special edition. Or Destiny of 1. What would that be? Jabba. Okay, next one. We'll just take these in rapid fire. Okay, next one. Okay, Starship. Okay, deploy 4/9, so probably a Star Destroyer. And it is Premier, so that's gotta be what? Devastator? Oh, you're muted, Kyle. Yep, there we go. Devastator, super rare foil. So you pull up your page.
Sorry, I realized when I moved my desk, I muted myself.
It's okay. Technical difficulties are all part of the process. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Light side foil here. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a light side foil. It is a weapon. Hoth. Oh, okay. I gave a little bit of it away. It's got the Hoth set. Destiny 1. You can see a bit of snow. There's only one thing I think this can be.
What was that, thermal detonator? No.
No, Anakin's lightsaber.
I'm thinking.
That'd be pretty good if they made
I was imagining the snow cave, but then I was like, wait, what's that metal device in the snow cave?
Nah.
I'm an idiot.
No, you're not an idiot. You're just riding the high. You're just riding the high from drawing a Vader and an Obi-Wan in the same box.
God, what?
I unfortunately don't think I'm going to be so lucky here. We only have 2 packs left, and the pull rate is, I think, 1 in 400 for either one of the Earths, or is it 1 in 200? I think it's 1 in 400. It's crazy.
Is it really? Wow,
it is.
That's rough.
It is. It's very rough.
But let's see, some special edition cards, some Jabba's Pal Cloud City.
They are kind of fun to open just from like a gambling or gotcha perspective.
Yeah, because you don't know what's coming in there.
Okay, effect.
An effect? Oh no.
Revolution.
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 Oh my gosh.
It's definitely a very rare foil. All right, last one here. Let's see what we can do.
Last pack magic.
Last pack.
Last
Not
pack
expecting
magic.
too much, but hoping for the best.
Oh my god.
Okay, 1, 2,
Well,
3.
either way, this has been fun.
It has
This
been
is
fun.
crazy.
Oh, there you go. Here's your upside down card. Might submit
Oh,
this one for grading just because that's kind of a fun one that people like.
Yeah, there's some cards you just got to be like, I should grade that because someone's gonna think that's cool.
Boston
I would put that
Houndstooth.
on my display case if I had one like that.
It's one of those ones. I think Cam actually got an HGA of that one for one of those like.
Yeah, and it's
cards.
funny now because there's only a few of those, and like I think they're great pieces. I do have a hindsight HGA backwards,
Okay.
but I think there's like 3 of those floating around.
This one's either Rogue 3 or Rogue 1. I think it's going to be Rogue 3,
is
but I
one
would
better
prefer
than
Rogue
the
1.
other?
I would prefer Rogue 1. I think one's Luke's Sans, the Snow Speeder, and one is it Wedges, I think? Yeah, Rogue 3. Wedges, Snow Speeder. It is what
But
it is.
people like the Snow Speeder, so
They do.
if you grade that, people will buy that.
Yes. That is
Wow.
true.
Well, this has been quite a gift for those who are watching, and quite an experience as well. Mark, I know we haven't done a rip or chat in a while, but I'm glad we could do this for 1,000. Not sure we'll do this for every 1,000, but I'm glad we did it now. So, thanks, man.
Likewise, Carl. Yeah, thanks for organizing. Yeah, happy to see the community has grown. It seems like just yesterday we were just a bunch of rogue people grading cards out in the wild, and here we are with 1,000 members in the group. It's come a long way. So yeah, thanks, Cal, for organizing this, and hopefully everyone enjoyed this as much as we did.
Let's do another chat soon. We'll schedule another chat soon. We're kind of overdue for that. We had the whole range, but we'll give it a few weeks and we'll make something happen.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks everyone for watching.
Deuces.